Hey guys, so Chairman here. This is kind of my 52nd subscriber 53rd as of this morning subscriber special, and it's gonna be a tour of New Yugoslavia. So we're starting here first in the most northern part of my territory here, and so over here we have one of the storm drains, some cattails, and the closest to the source of the Walhalla Creek we can get without getting arrested for trespassing. So I think this is all that I can show you for the first part of it. Wait, I hear a frog. The frog is the national animal. So we're gonna move on to the next part of New Yugoslavia. And here we take you to the great interior of this vast and untamed country. You know, it used to be a lot heavier forested until something happened. Probably a tree fell down or something. You know, there's a little creek that runs through it right here. Not the mighty Walhalla, but also I just discovered a base probably made by communists on my country, so I'm gonna have to kabam, take that. Alright, so you just saw me defeat some communist base. Now I need to get out of here. Here's where New Yugoslavia North becomes New Yugoslavia South. This is an important section because this is where the road goes through. That's about it for right here. There's chemtrails, guys. Chemtrails. This is the beginning of New Yugoslavia South down here. This used to be a great place to catch frogs before they all died. But we're gonna start heading in there. There's an abundance of wildlife in the creek, even though it has been deforested. This area isn't honestly the most special part of the thing. There's a little area full of cattails down here that I think you guys might want to see, though. It's pretty cool. I've had people with electric scooters trying to get through here, and one of them got stuck, and I had to help them out. Man, that was a day. So, down here, the grass gets a lot thicker, and it becomes kind of a pleasant atmosphere. So, the way you actually cross the river is you kind of have to jump, you know. It's not the best system. Should probably put in some bridges, and that's best way to get across. Here's the cattail forest. Right beyond it is a place I affectionately named when I was in preschool as Rattlesnake Flats. But I also named the area back there as it as well. Not a very good naming convention if you ask me. But we're about to move on to the best part, and the part that you're probably most familiar with. Continuing down the mighty Walhalla Creek, we come to an area that I'm sure most of you are all familiar with if you're watching this video. It's a New Yugoslavia proper. And I just fell in the Walhalla Creek. But as they say in show business, the show must go on. And you're gonna see New Yugoslavia proper again. Unfortunately, this area is very vulnerable to attack from outside forces, like our enemies of the state, who constantly litter, lie, and be degenerate on my premises country. So we have decided to move the capital away from this area into a more safer zone that you'll see a bit later. Also, down here you'll see the old Yugoslav Kakistani friendship tree. unfortunately, we had to end that friendship with Kekistan after it was taken over by Reddit. Unfortunately, it was good while it lasted, but all good things have to come to a close. Alright, we're gonna move on to the Grand Canyon next. The most spectacular wonder in all of New Yugoslavia happens to be the Great Canyon down here. This canyon is about 4 or 5 feet deep and has to be one of the most interesting, if not the most interesting thing the creek does while it's down here, as it carves its way through the landscape. So down here you can see the banks of the Walhalla River as they ought to be. This area is very defensible, but also and has enabled New Yugoslavia to make several counteroffensives against its enemies by sneaking through it. The next part, you'll see the Middle Passage. So down here we have the Yugoslav Middle Passage. This is the harder of the two bunkers to access, and also it has yielded less prospects. But you can actually see manholes and stuff, which is pretty cool. I have to talk about the gravel down here. It's very slippery. Yeah, very slippery. And if you're not careful, your foot will sink through, as what happened right there. Alright, so for the last part of our tour, we're going to head to the new capital of New Yugoslavia. But I've heard there's been Bigfoot sightings around, so I'll have to be a bit careful. And I'll take this baseball bat that I just found. Alright? See you then. Guys, I'm ready for Bigfoot, even though I am left-handed and I have this bat in my right hand. Be gone, Bigfoot! Bigfoot, be gone! The St. Louis Slugger is coming for you, and you better watch out. Bigfoot! Bigfoot! What are you doing back there? Bigfoot? Is that you? Don't mind as I carefully move through this forest, Bigfoot. But, Bigfoot, is that actually you back there? Or am I gonna have to delete this segment because he's being unresponsive? Since I'm pretty sure I hear Bigfoot. Bigfoot, say something. Bigfoot? Yeah, there's definitely a Sasquatch back there. Hold on while I enter him. After I just killed the squash, I finally got to the Yugoslav capital. You know, we finally put another flag up next to our bunker. And so, this is the southernmost end of New Yugoslavia that's been fully colonized. And I'd just like to say thank you for 53 subscribers. And remember to, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, put them in the description below.